Hey everyone, it's time to do our update for the week with Becca and Scout's puppies. I'm really excited to do this update. I know everyone's eagerly been anticipating this video footage, so we're just going to get right to it. And I got Hannah out here hanging out. She's teaching the puppies how to be a bigger puppy, if you will. She likes to come out here and play with them when I come out here and do everything for the pups. But we're just going to stay back and kind of give you the same approach as before. We're going to go through each of the pups individually. Going to give you good close-ups of all the pups, and we're going to let you guys are being crazy. We're going to let the camera roll and let you just kind of check out all the pups interacting for a good little while here, and we'll get a good look at all the females and the males. So what this is actually the picking process video, where I'm going to group pups based upon categories with personality development that I've noticed thus far, and just kind of individually, again, give you good looks at all the pups. So if you're on this list, or if you're considering joining the list, just inquire about which pups are available versus your pick order and where you're at on the list, and we will get you going there as far as picks go are concerned. In short, if you're pick of the litter, you just make one selection. I'll show you the pups that are leaning more towards the pick of the litter categories there. And then if you're not pick of the litter customer, you just you will email us first and second choice in a pup. That's again determined based upon priority where you're at on the list. So I'm gonna walk around a little bit here. Gonna actually just kind of give you good looks at all the pups. They're more in that exploratory stage, so it's not going to be so much sitting down with the camera and keeping it still, if you will. We're going to kind of have to just go left and right a little bit, back and forth with all the pups. You'll actually see a little bit footage of Gravy and Otis's pups. They're out. I've got all the gates open, so all the pups are just kind of, you know, playing today, walking in and out of the barn, interacting with each other, kind of just a big puppy day, if you will. So I'm gonna kind of come in here, go around real quick. Hey little babies, that's Gravy and Otis's pups there, and then we'll kind of peek in here. We'll get a good look at whoever's in here. Hello Becca, how are you doing, girl? There's Mama Becca right here. How you doing, girl? Hi little baby. Well, what are you doing coming in here and eating their food? You know that's not your food. We got just a yellow girl in here, so it looks like everybody's kind of come out. That's good. So now I'm going to go back around. It's really cool what's been going on the past few days as we've been opening up the gates everywhere for the puppies to kind of come out and play. As you see now, the Vizslas are a little bit diggers. So if you've never had a Vizsla, that's one thing that you'll probably want to always have to work with. They love digging like dens and tunnels, and Becca last week, before all the storms kind of got here, she's not too fond of them, so she went crazy just digging in there. I had to get it all covered up, and I came in just 2 or 3 days ago, and man, we had puppies coming out the back of the barn, the front of the barn, because she had just tunneled her way up under that barn, and it was just the cutest thing to see, because Becca's pups were just, you know, almost kind of like, look what mom built us. Mom built us a little fort. And so the Weimaraners, who are, you know, they're on the other side there. They're the Weimaraners on this side. The Vizslas are kind of taking them into their little fort, if you will. And I've got pups coming out, like I said, just everywhere out of the barn. And you should have seen them just on cloud nine, like Mama had just kind of dug them the coolest place to play ever. But wasn't really good for me because I can't really get under that barn too well. So it was a little bit of a day, but now we've got that covered up, and hopefully no one will go up under there on us, so that we can get a good look at everybody. But really good stuff here. This is just really just that stage where we are in full-blown puppy mode, as you can tell, and pups are just going to be running around playing here, and just doing really well. I'm very excited about this litter. Becca and Scout has just made just an unbelievably healthy litter across the board. As you can tell, everybody is just so exponentially healthy and developed quite nicely here. So no matter what pick you make here, you can't really go wrong. It's really going to be a matter of just narrowing down the little specific details that we're about to cover on all the pups. What I'll do, I'll just kind of keep the camera back, probably just kind of scoot back here and give everybody just like kind of a pan view of what's going on. And then I'm just going to go through and get pups individually and kind of come up here to the camera. I'm going to raise this up a little bit. Hopefully they won't knock us down here again. And then we'll cover the pups individually like we talked about before. And we'll just start with the girls first, and then we'll do the boys. So I'll come up and give a good close-up of everybody, and then everybody can watch all the pups interacting as we're doing that as well. Alright, what y'all fellas doing, huh? Alright, we'll just start real quick with Orange and Pink since they're right here for us. Alright, come on, little babies. Alright, so this is Orange on my left, Pink on my right. So just reverse it there if you're looking, of course, on the camera. And just going to give you good looks here. You can see Orange has got just a little bit more darker golden rust. Pink's coat is a little bit more of the blonde rust. Again, you're going to see those little details with all the pups here that we're about to show you here. Giving you just real good looks at them. Really good block head on Orange. She's got a really good big round head on her. Size-wise, they're both roughly the same size there. Our two bigger females I'll show you here in just a second, but really good development, and just really kind of giving you a good quick look at them. We'll do some of the other girls here. Come on, babies, come on. What are y'all doing? What y'all doing? Well, hi, girl. I need to see you. I need to see you. Yes, I do. Come on. What you doing, girl? What you doing? What are you doing? I know, I see you. I got you. What are y'all doing playing in that grass? What are you guys doing playing in that grass? Alright, so we got purple, we got pastel yellow, and then we got regular yellow. So these are these girls here. Both of our yellow females, which I'm holding up now, there are bigger females among the 5. So these are the ones I would consider more pick a litter quality. You're looking at pastel yellow here, the one I'm holding up, and then regular yellow here. So if the camera is hard to distinguish, it's not. If you look real close, you can see it's more kind of a neon yellow on this one. So in the camera, just kind of pay attention to that as the pups play, and you'll be able to differentiate. Largest pup in the litter is actually pastel yellow, even amongst the boys, which is not very common. It's usually the boys are usually a little bit bigger. So this litter's a little bit different there. So we're seeing the girls just as big, just a very healthy litter across the board. Really good blockheads on these two, big fat healthy pups, doing really well. Color's very good golden rust color. No one's really too blonde, no one's really too dark, just kind of right in between there. So giving you a good look at them. And then purple ran off on us, and we'll get her real quick, and then we'll do the boy. Hannah, what are you doing? You better play sweet with these babies. You gotta play sweet with these babies. They're little puppies. That's Hannah's about 14 weeks right now, so that's a 14-week look at a Weimaraner for you. This good development there. She's doing really good. She likes coming out here and still getting to be a puppy with these guys. So this is purple that I'm holding up. She's got a little bit more leaning towards a little bit more darker rust. So as far as colors go, it would be, which one was let's see, yellow, pink, orange, and purple. A little bit more leaning towards a little bit golden to darker rust color, whereas the others were a little bit more uniform, and pink being the blonder of the 5. So really good head on her. I love purple's look. She's got in my opinion, she's just got a really pretty face. Really good head on her. Conformation's really good on purple as well, and you're going to see that really on all the females. I have really good overall conformation. We're going to do the boys now and give you a good close-up look just like we did with the girls, and we'll do the boys next, and then we'll let the camera roll a little bit, or we just kind of watch them play a little bit longer. So this is going to be a real good video for everybody picking wise, and now that we've hit that stage. And we'll get the boys here, and then like I said, we'll just give you a couple more minutes to look. I'm trying to get yellow off of my camera because she's trying to turn it into a toy on us again. Girl, you're being silly. You're being silly, baby. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Come on this way. Come on. You still playing in that grass? All right, y'all. We're gonna do our video for the boys. I had the yellow girl knocked the camera over, so I had to reset the whole thing, but it was kind of a good timing if she was going to do that, so that we can kind of have two separate videos here, and this will be for the boys on Becca and Scout's list. And now that we're beginning the picking process, I'm going to evaluate each of the pups individually and give you more categorical approaches to the pups on an individual basis, and kind of help you narrow down options there according to each of the pups more specifically, independently. So we got black and blue here, so we'll start off with them, giving you good individual looks here. On my left is black, blue on my right. Really good block heads on both. You can see their heads really good round block head form. Really good conformation on both, and a uniform golden rust color, not too light, not too dark. So you've got a really good in-between golden rust color on both of them, giving you good looks at them. And then I'm gonna get the other two, give you good individual looks as well, and then we'll just pan the camera around and let them play and interact as well. So I'm trying to keep the camera from yellow because she's liking knocking it over on us. I'm trying to keep her from doing that again. So we got to do red and green, and then we'll be done kind of giving an individual look at all the pups. We'll kind of come over here. I see green over here by the little oak tree growing right here in the corner, and we'll get him out. Now what are you doing right there? What are you doing, little Bubby? Green's got an awesome head on him. He's got one of the better block heads in the whole litter. He's got just a really good head on him. I'm gonna have to try to pull him out of here. I don't think I can do that with the camera in. I'm pulling him out individually, but we'll get him out of here. I gotta pull you out. I gotta pull you out. Yes, I do. Come here, booger. Come here. All right, and I'll get red in a minute, but this is green that I'm holding up here now. You said you can see that just really good head on him. Very, very beautiful face. He's got just a hint of a little bit darker rust color than blue and black that I was holding up a second ago, but giving you just a really good look at green there. Personalities we're going to categorize here at the end. I know I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to give you a good look at that as well and kind of categorize all the pups. And then a good time in there, we got red coming on out here for us, hopping around. And you can tell Becca's kind of in that weaning stage. You hear her growling. That once we hit up to that past 5 weeks, the mamas don't like the pups getting milked too much because they've got claws and they've got teeth. And that's kind of a good turning point for the moms to kind of say, all right, that's it. You're gonna have to eat the food. I ain't feeding you no more. But this is red that I'm grabbing here for us. Hey Becca, you being a good girl. And giving you a good close up of him. Also has a really good blockhead look. Out of the boys, red is the one we would kind of categorize as more of a pickle litter. He's the biggest out of the four. And all the pups, again though, very, very good size. Gonna have a really good healthy look. I think definitely more a medium to large size build with all the pups coming out of Becca's litter. You got sand all over your face. But now that this is the last good close-up of the pups individually, I'll categorize all the pups. We'll start with the more balanced, and they're not supposed to be getting no milk right there, but all the pups very uniform across the board, very good balanced personalities developed that I've seen thus far. But as far as what I've seen in the alpha sense versus more balanced versus more laid back, definitely red out of the boys. It's kind of a little bit more independent, and the pastel yellow girl is also sporting a little bit more alpha personality in her. And what I mean by that is just based upon puppy development, from what we've seen as the pups interact and grow individually, them two are definitely more kind of doing their own thing. Yellow, which is the one chasing me right now, the one knocking down the camera today, has been very just kind of confident in her approach, usually doing her own thing, whereas the other pups are kind of usually a little bit more together. So is red, and he's I will catch them when I come up here throughout the day. Red and yellow by far are typically just kind of more independently doing their own thing. Green and black, I don't know why, but they are always together. I've noticed that a lot. Very good balanced personalities. I would consider green as a little bit more laid back amongst the boys that we've noticed thus far as well. Personality development with the girls, you see here yellow kind of hanging out on the steps. She's definitely a little bit more laid back. in her approach as well from what we've seen thus far. And the girls are very balanced, other than pastel yellow being a little bit more outgoing. The other 3 girls, pink, orange, and purple, a little bit more in between. So that kind of covers everything with personality development, what we've noticed thus far. I left Blue out of there, but he's more kind of in the balance as well. And we kind of do that. It's not really something you want to necessarily pick with, but in terms of you know, training people that are going to do the hunting thing, I tend to like to go for alpha pups. That's really just a preference though across the board. If you've got little kids, you know, a lot of times families will like to go for the ones that are more laid back. But I always say this with everybody, picking no matter what list you're on, whether even Weimaraner or Vizsla, it does help to get on specific list. It does help to, you know, natural tendencies there as far as breeding goes. But your own interaction, what you do with your pup as far as training, socialization with other people and other dogs, all those types of things, really your input is going to be the ultimate deciding factor that's going to help, you know, shape their personality. And I know everyone does know that, but it does help, you know, to kind of pick a pup if that's something that you're leaning towards when in terms of picking pups out. If personality development in that direction is already kind of going into that favor that you're after, it helps to know those categories. And that's just kind of just a cutthroat general approach that I notice, and our family notices interacting with the pups on a daily basis and what we've seen thus far. So we'll just kind of film a little bit longer here, giving everybody a good couple more minutes just to watch the pups, and I'll finally stop talking and give you a chance to just watch the pups play and interact, and then we'll wrap it up, and that'll be it for the Becca and Scout video update for this week, and we will begin the picking process right away. Again, gave instructions on the beginning and here at the end. Pick a litter will make one choice, and everyone else will make a first choice and second choice. Whether you're on the list now currently or considering joining this list, just inquire, and we will let you know who's available on this Pick Me remix with both Becca's girls and Becca's boys. So just a couple days away here, and we will begin able to join families. So really exciting stuff. This is again Becca and Scout's update boy video, and kind of the general update here at the end for the whole litter across the board. So I'm just going to kind of chase the puppies around a little bit, and we'll get some good looks at the pups. Hannah, you play sweet. You know you got to play sweet. Hannah, I have to give her a little spanking. No, you stop that. She knows now. Come on, little puppy. Come on. That's Black chasing me here. I see you hopping. I see you hopping. I see you hopping. Just yesterday is a really cool video. We had a lot of rain here in between the past 2 days, and we were walking up, and I'm not kidding you when I say this, the little yellow pastel girl had followed Becca out to the pond, and it was just like she was showing also one of the Weimaraner pups, and they were down there just kind of like, you know, just like, wow, this is a big bucket of water. And it's just really cool to see. I know the pups, just their development is really good terrain for them, so to speak, here with the way we do everything with the den and then the whelping sandbox, and we open up the gates to let them just kind of come out and play. They really just get the best of both worlds as far as a playground goes, and really just probably a fun little adventure for these guys. And you can tell they're kind of a little bit of in between of everything right now, having a blast together. So what y'all doing? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Hey, little girl. What you babies doing? What you babies doing? We see you playing. I see you, babies. I see you, babies. I see you, babies. I see you. I see you chewing on that stick. I see you chewing on that stick. You guys eating some food? Black and purple. What you doing, Becca? Hmm? Yellow and red. You guys better play sweet. You better play sweet. What you doing? 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 I see you, I see you. I see you. And pet your belly. I see you wrapping your tail. Pet your belly. You pet your belly. Hi girl. Hi girl. Hi girl. What you doing? What you doing? Uh-oh, she's already learning how to do it. Look at you being cute and sweet. I see you taking a peek. I see you. You gonna come back out here and play, girl? You gonna come back out here and play? Come on. Come on. Come on. You hanging out with your mama? Yeah. I see you digging in that sand. I see you digging in that sand. What you baby doing over there? Y'all just been wrestling the whole time, Green. I hear you. I hear you growling. I hear you growling, Blue. You're getting your scratch. You're getting your scratch. Oi, oi, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Ow, 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 ow. Hi, Green. Hi, Green. Hi, Green. You guys hanging out? You guys hanging out and playing? Oi. Oi, Blue. Oi. What you doing? What you doing? You guys playing? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? You gonna chase me back out here? Yes, he is. Oi. Oi. Alright, we should have a good enough footage there. Just gonna wrap this up. Just click on the purchasing a puppy page if you're considering joining this list. It'll give you instructions on how to do so. And again, just inquire with us as far as who's available. It's now officially time to begin the picking process with Becca and Scout's pups. And that just gives everybody a good look at all the pups individually, categorically, and gives us some good footage. We just got them at a really good time here. Just after lunch, and got some good shots of them really playing and kind of giving us a total approach there. So really good stuff, and really exciting. In just a few days, we'll begin joining our families here with Becca and Scout's pups. And stay tuned for more updates. We'll have a Breeze update coming soon as well, and some of the other litters. And just click on the contact us page with any questions that you have, and we'll be glad to assist. Hi, Becca Bet. Why? What?